Hey all, this is our lunar pool for October 25th. The moon is still in Virgo as I am recording this on the morning of, and later today it will transit into Libra. So I think we're already looking at the first row of our reading here. As always, the messages in these daily lunar pools are for the collective. These are daily readings for any and all sign. And the messages are for the time surrounding and following the 25th of October 2019, or better yet, the time of the moon in Libra during this season, during Scorpio season now. So we have quite a few of our cards out already. I'm getting the bottom row here for us. In this reading, we're going to be looking at what's going on the surface and what's going on underneath. Interesting. As I said, of course, I'm sure you know we are in Scorpio season now as of the 23rd, and we've got a Scorpio card on the bottom of the deck for this reading. The Death card. It's in its reverse. While I'm letting you look at this image, I'll tell you that this is the Deviant Moon Tarot we are using. If you are interested in these images in this deck, just check out the description box down below where you can find more information on it. And let's go ahead and dig into your reading then. So we've got first card out, the Eight of Chalices, Eight of Water. This is centering around someone or stemming from the fact that someone has walked away from something that they know is no longer meant for them. Maybe it never was. It's not a space that they can grow in. It's not a space, relationship, perhaps, lifestyle, perhaps, that they can achieve health in, that they can be their healthiest self in. They're moving toward higher things, things that are healthier for them, things that feel like higher callings to them. So that may be you or someone around you who's affecting you. This Eight of Chalices is headed straight toward a King of Pentacles, King of Earth here. So perhaps transitioning into embodying this energy, mastering one's financial realm, mastering one's finances, home, community, relationships, something of that nature, all of the above perhaps. Or this person may be, if, as I said, it could be a relationship they're leaving behind. This could be about someone walking away from one relationship and heading toward another with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or someone who simply embodies this King of Pentacles energy. Again, someone grounded, someone usually financially well off, but certainly the master of their physical financial realm, which does not always mean rich or physically wealthy. It can mean very healthy. It can mean that they know how and where their resources come in, and they're very meticulous about how they delegate them out and outsource them to others. But this person is certainly someone who feels rich. So that's either who you're heading toward, or becoming, embodying. But I think for a lot of you it is that you're heading toward this person. And I think it was yesterday's lunar pool, yesterday's daily reading for the collective, that had the King and Queen of Chalices, of Cups, and now today we have both the King and Queen of Pentacles, of Earth, here on the table. So there is a divine, the potential for a divine partnership here, a divine pairing, a match on the table, so to speak. we'll see how that shakes out as we move on. The other cards on our top row here are the Two of Pentacles, an energy of someone juggling, stalling, spread very thin, spreading their energy out to multiple places, multiple events, multiple activities, commitments at once. This is someone who is either juggling choices or people, or most likely just has a lot on their plate, has made a lot of commitments, is as I said, giving their energy to many different people, areas, working 2 jobs, going to a job and going to school. And then the last card on the top row, what's going on above the surface that you really know is going on, is the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Air. It represents truth, clarity, revelations, epiphanies. This represents truth being revealed or communicated. So perhaps you're sharing a truth or have realized one. This certainly looks like, though she's dressed like a princess, this looks like a warrior to me, ready to wield a truth. Certainly walk and own one's truth, even if it's not outright verbally communicated. So the reason someone has decided to walk away, what we have beneath the surface, is that they've been offered an opportunity, likely from the divine, whatever form it came in, whomever it seemed to come from to you, from your perspective, whether this is you or someone close to you. This person walking away has a secure offer to build on. This is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Earth is only a seed. You do have to water it to take advantage of the opportunity in order to make it grow. But if you choose to, it's a very secure future for you. It's something that you can invest in and expect growth eventually, that will give you rewards for investing. So this can be a new job opportunity, a new home. But those are very general examples. More specifically, it can just be, well, this isn't more specific, but since there are so many watching, it can just be anything, any type of physical opportunity that's come to you. A raise, a move. And it could be an offer from a new partner that you see a more secure future with. That I see that message coming through here. Someone who's stable, someone who's tangible. Maybe they're present and close to you, whereas another relationship was too far away, too long distance, something like that. Interesting, though, that the reading is all about a resistance of transformation, or a desire to regenerate, resurrect something, with the Death card here in reverse, to go backwards, to go where one came from. When the first card, the first energy out, is someone choosing to walk away. So someone is either making the choice and taking the action to walk away, but internally resisting it, or changing their minds. Or we have a situation where we're dealing with, 2 or more than 2 people, and while one is walking away, likely you are having a lot of trouble with that. You're resisting the transformation. You're resisting the death of whatever relationship that may have been. It could have been a business partnership, a friendship, a roommate situation. It doesn't necessarily have to just be a romantic partnership, but it obviously could. I think that we see someone walking away from their old life situation, relationship, what have you, and toward this King of Earth, this King of Pentacles energy, because they have found a divine feminine counterpart that they believe they belong with, or they are embodying this divine feminine energy and are completely aware of their ability to create, their worth. And perhaps it is that this Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or simply well-grounded individual treats said person like the empress that she is, treats her like the divine feminine, the divine mother that she is. Or this is just an offer to stabilize and fund something that you want to create coming in, and you're headed toward this wealth and this mastery of a physical world because you've been given an opportunity to ground and realize some type of creation of yours in a way that reaps rewards for you, reaps success and benefits. And that's interesting because we do have the Seven of Earth, the Seven of Pentacles below this resistance of a transformation. So the message seems to be, don't resist this transformation, this death. You are seeing success there afterwards. It is still going to take some time. This isn't the harvest, it's the last stretch of work, but it is success by definition all the same. Someone may be walking away because the truth has come out that the other person was juggling two different energies. That's possible as well. Or, more likely, I see that you are mastering your physical realm, but in order to do so, it requires some juggling of your energy. Like we said at the beginning, you're committed to many different things in order to make that happen. But you are walking and living and owning and, in a way, showing and communicating your truth. You have a fresh perspective on what is meant for you, on what your path can be, on where it is that you belong. We have two aces on the table, right? One above the surface and one below. So the truth is revealed probably for all to see, certainly for you to see and own. Yeah, and I think that the reason for the juggling is this Queen of Pentacles. So, if someone is juggling energies, or I'm sorry, juggling people, relationships, right? Then the person that you don't see, the unseen party here, the one that's being hidden, is also likely Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or again, someone who embodies this Pentacles energy, the Queen of Earth energy. So someone, again, stable, grounded, manages money or just their physical world very well. This energy is someone who is creative, yet practical. And she's also crafty, which can mean a couple of things, right? So if this is the energy that's hidden from the picture, she's likely helping the King of Pentacles to hide her. And they do seem to be a match, right? I don't think so. I don't think either of them would show up upright in my reading that way, though. But it can just be that she goes unseen because, you know, this King of Pentacles has met his Queen of Pentacles match, his Queen of Earth, and he's just not speaking about it. So it could be an internal struggle that he's having as far as why we see this energy of juggling showing up. But it does have to do with this complementary energy here. For a lot of others, what we're looking at is the fact that you are creative yet practical, and that's why you're needing to juggle. So you want to be creative. You've been given this opportunity to create, to grow something, to nurture something, a project that you feel you have birthed, that you are the mother of, right? And yet you have to be practical about paying the bills, about bringing money in. So you might be working on a passion project and still working, or going to school and still working, or like we said, working 2 jobs. That's likely in the arena that we're in for most. That's what came through first and strongest, honestly. But I just also see this simultaneous, this parallel relationship message. And if that's the case, it looks like you need this new idea, this fresh perspective that is coming in very soon, and in order to rework the way you work. This 2 of Pentacles is saying that you are managing, you are keeping things balanced, but you do have too much on your plate. So you have to constantly juggle your energy. And we can stay in that state for quite a while, but not forever. Depending on what outside forces are hindering or helping us, our own constitution as a person. And so you do need to show yourself unconditional love. We need to be conditioning our mind, body, and spirit, including our emotional body, by giving all those areas, all those parts and pieces of our whole total energy what they really require to be healthy. That is the whole idea of walking away from something not meant for you. That is the whole idea behind learning to love the sound of your feet, walking away from not from what is not meant for you. Learning to love the sound of your feet, walking away from what is not meant for you. Or again, no longer meant for you. Maybe it was for a time. But that the whole idea, the reason your higher self, your intuition is guiding you in that direction is for ultimately health purposes, to be healthier, to realize all that you are capable of. And when formulating this new idea or new perspective that allows you to rework the way you are expending and burning out all of your energy, juggling your different commitments, right? That stems from that showing yourself that unconditional love. That's where you find that idea. You get the meditation you need, you get the sleep you need, you eat right? You get out in the sun, you get the exercise you need, you give your emotional body what it needs, which means spending time probably with people, pets, other energies who feed your emotional wellness, right? Who reflect back to you the type of kindness, etc., that you try to emit outward, that just that have good vibes, that vibe well with you. So your emotional body, you have to feed your mental realm as well. What do you need to keep your mind sharp? Again, meditation, sleep, diet, exercise, sun, etc., etc. It's when you are showing yourself that unconditional love, when you are showering yourself with that love, that this new idea, this epiphany, this realization, this truth, new perspective reveals itself, and you can see clearly that someone is juggling you, or you are juggling too much, and you need to, again, rewire the way that you expend your energy, the way that you juggle what you're juggling. Maybe it's time to make that leap and truly depend on, have more faith in these creations of yours that you're given an opportunity to ground now, rather than leaning so much on the work that just brings in finances and resources for you. Again, we want to be creative yet practical. It looks like it's very much so working out for you that you're juggling both of those things, but you somehow have to find more time for yourself, more time for your creation. Something needs to shift ever so slightly, and there's this resistance to the transformation. And I'm sensing that a lot of that might be because it's scary when you're only seeing so much success in your passion, in your your personally developed business, in the work that you love to do, to take the leap and begin to rely on it in order to see it come to its full fruition, right? And in order to make sure you're doing with the limited hours in your day the things that make you happiest, the things that you want to be doing. That is a very scary leap to make, and it's difficult for me as a reader to encourage you toward it, because it's even a scary thing to advise someone to do, let alone a scary leap to make. But the fact of the matter is, what I can say for sure is that sometimes that type of leap is exactly what creating the life you want for yourself requires. And it can be terrifying, and we may try and fail, but it looks like for a lot of you that's what this is about. I don't see the full card, surprisingly, but I do feel that the reading is about not resisting this transformation in order to take a leap into focusing more time and energy on that which you create in the world, that which you enjoy creating in the world. That which you may be at the beginning of creating in the world, have just recently gotten an opportunity to ground in a real way that provides resources, rather than juggling in an equal way back and forth between two activities, one of which is not your passion, is not your love, and spreading yourself too thin and burning out your energy all the time with that juggle, right? So that's what I see coming through for us for October 25th, 2019, for the time, again, surrounding and following the moon in Libra, which it will be in just a few hours now. I hope that you're all making the most of Scorpio season and the energy coming through with Scorpio season. Certainly do the same with the moon in Libra as well. As always, thank you so much for all of your support to Lunartics Tarot, for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, messaging me, emailing me, for placing orders for personal readings, and for donating to the channel. The link to donate is down below in the description, and all the information you need to order personal readings is down there below as well. My name is Aze, and the email address is lunarticstarot@gmail.com. So I'm happy to work with you that way if you'd like to email and talk about details, specifics, etc. Or you can just follow a link that I've provided for you down below. Otherwise, I think we will leave our lunar pool there for today. And I truly look forward to doing another daily lunar pool for us just as soon as I can.